Harmonman says when kids get off the school bus, you never know what direction they might be going. So when drivers see the armbar, she hopes people stop on both sides of the street to keep kids safe.
Voigt says he's thankful not a lot was taken from his store because this door was left wide open for 9 hours after the theft.
Marietta says they have been in business for nearly 20 years, and attractions like this train has been what has brought families out for years.
There are 15,000 machinist union members across Wichita, and a representative of IAM District 70 says supporting this chapter is just as important as any other local members.
Fair contract. One thing these kids at Hadley Daycare can agree on, they never want to experience another earthquake for as long as they live.
Yeah, that's true.
Sawyer's mom was concerned he would be too shy to meet his new teacher, but that wasn't the case. She's also happy Sawyer would be sitting next to someone he already knows.
Kansas man struck by lightning died doing what he loved, running. 33-year-old Thomas Stanley was competing in the Flat Rock 50K Saturday afternoon and was a quarter-mile away from the finish line. Stanley was also a family man, and one of his co-workers tells Desmond Nugent he was full of love and passion.
A race that started with sunny skies ended in tragedy when 33-year-old Thomas Stanley died while competing in the Flat Rock 50K at Elk City State Park Saturday.
From what I've heard from his family, he loves the trail running. He's very active in the running community locally.
Carolyn Robinson is the Flat Rock race director. She says Stanley was a quarter of a mile away from the finish line, but was still honored after the race, and his wife was presented with this medal.
He was unable to cross the finish line, unfortunately, but he is one of our finishers.
Stanley worked here at Kansas Leadership Center. One of his coworkers tells me he never thought Friday would be the last time he'd speak to Stanley.
I was shocked that I'd spent all this time with him this week, and it didn't make any sense. And I remember saying to him in a way that I don't usually, like, have a good weekend, good luck at the race.
Sam Smith has worked alongside Stanley for years. He says Smith's personality will be missed around the office. On his desk, you'll see the pictures of his 2 daughters, his son and wife. An image. Smith says it will be a difficult reminder that Stanley is no longer there.
We have a all-staff meeting called that we have once a month in the morning, and I'm sure it's going to be hard to talk about a lot of business as usual. Thomas was full of love and full of passion. I think everyone feels just shaken and shocked and heartbroken.
In Wichita, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News. Salina officer Randy Constantino wasn't sure he'd sit in this seat again behind the wheel of his police cruiser.
It was tough when I came out. I had to learn to walk again.
Back in early April, Constantino was plagued with headaches and vision problems. A neurologist diagnosed him with a brain tumor. Here's what it looked like. It took up 25% of the space in Constantino's brain. He says his road to recovery wasn't easy.
With some of the things we were told that could go wrong, your balance nerve is removed, your hearing nerve is removed, and sometimes you have facial paralysis that affects you the rest of your life.
In parts of Salina, you'll find stickers that say 879 strong. It's Constantino's badge number. He says it's this kind of support from the police department and community that kept him inspired.
To walk around my house at night or be driving around on shift and to see these stickers on all these people's vehicles that I don't even know, it's just such a great feeling.
Randy being back at work.
Constantino wasn't expected to return to work until next year, but 3 months after his diagnosis, he's back, serving his community, something he is proud and blessed to do.
We're so fortunate that I went into it, and out of all this, I only lost a hearing in my right ear. Now, that seems like a big deal, but when it's compared to losing your life.
In Salina, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News. Dwayne Zachary's passion for music landed him a job at Von Maur, but by accident.
I played a couple of keys for about 10 seconds, and then I kept on going out the door, but the manager stopped me and said, hey.
Zachary has been playing here for 6 months, and people are tuning in more while they shop.
It's more inviting, more feeling of being at home instead of having something already automated.
But Zachary is known more for playing the saxophone in California. He's opened up shows for artists like Blink-182, CeCe Winans, Tank, and many more. But life would soon take him in a different direction.
When Zachary first got to Wichita, he was homeless his first 2 months. He almost gave up on life, but his children inspired him to get back on his feet.
Just keep fighting. Keep doing what you need to do. Do what you have kids, you have family. There's always somebody depending on you. You know, I got kids that are looking up to me right now, and I can't give up. Never stepped foot in Kansas before. I didn't know anybody. So for me to get back on my feet within not even 2 months' time is nothing short of a miracle.
And the melodies, just like his life, are becoming a tune. He can't believe he gets paid to play.
It's actually the best job I ever had in my life. I don't do nothing but play piano.
In Wichita, Desmond Nugent, Eyewitness News.